talking with Western Christian head coach Derek Keizer after the Wolfpack see their season come to an end, 72-59 against Central Lyon. Coach, only one team can stand up and be the champion at the end, and you guys went toe-to-toe with the Lions, but just in the end, they kind of pulled away in that fourth quarter.
Yeah, they had a great stretch there, into the third quarter, into the fourth, and they're such a good team that you got to try to limit that, and we just couldn't. Every time we'd make a little mini run, they would respond, and that's a lot due to their seniors and obviously their players. They had a response to everything we did tonight, but we knew that going in. They're so good. They do things so well. We knew it was going to be a battle, and it was. I just felt like we could have done a little better job of certain things, and you got to give credit to Central Lyon and be proud of what you did at the end of the day.
Yeah. As this was your second, I believe, is this your second trip down here?
Yes. Yep.
Second trip down here at Wells Fargo Arena. Champions the first time, runner-up this time. Take me through the emotions you're feeling as this is your second trip here.
Well, obviously, we're hurting right now. We're hurting for the guys in the locker room. It's obviously a much different feeling than 2 years ago. But when you look back, we're going to be proud of making it to the championship game and making a run and fighting and proving that we belong on the map. Because the senior group walks away with a state championship and a state runner-up, and when you can do that, that's pretty special. When you reflect in a couple weeks or whenever it comes in after things start settling down, you got to be proud of what they accomplished.
What stood out to you about this senior class?
Just grit. We weren't overly big. We weren't extra athletic, but they were resilient, and they did a great job of just getting the team to belong together. And when you can do that, you have a chance to be good and playing at the end of the year. And our seniors made sure that happened. It wasn't easy. We had some tough times, but they found ways to figure out this group to be playing their best, and they were unselfish the whole year.
And, it seems like you were a really deep team. I know you mentioned the depth on your team multiple times, but it seems like that depth was able to take you to this point and kind of go toe-to-toe. Central Lyon, a deep team as well.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we take pride in having guys come off the bench and giving an energy boost. And at the state tournament, it's so different because you get all these media timeouts and extra length and all that stuff. But what this group did in a 4 or 5 day span was really special. We used our depth. It didn't pay off tonight. I thought we wore down at the end of the week, and maybe that was because of the physicality of yesterday's game and the physicality of tonight's game. But we had a great week. Just so proud of these guys, and happy for Central Lyon, obviously, to represent another Northwest Iowa team being state champions.
So you mentioned the seniors. Talk about the group as a whole. What stood out to you about some of the sophomores like Caden and Karsten as well?
Yeah, Caden and Karsten had great sophomore years. Obviously, when you look in the future, you got a chance to be something special, with those two guys. But Ty Mantel had an unbelievable junior year. He locked guys down defensively, and I think if you would have asked him before the season and what he did now, he's proud of that. And we're going to look for him to grow and add some parts to his game and lean on him as a senior next year to be really good. But we just sat down and had a little moment, and just so proud of what he did for this team. He's such a fun guy to be around, and just proud of what he's all done in his early career, So I'm looking forward to working with him this summer, obviously, and then next year.
And as you look to next year, obviously, it's a little early for that. But you got a lot of guys coming back. Caden, who had an outstanding sophomore year, and the guys you mentioned already. It's got to look bright for the future of Western Christian basketball.
Yeah, we got great guys in our program, whether it's juniors, sophomores, freshmen. I mean, what we have in our small community is just guys that love to play basketball. And Northwest Iowa basketball is known for playing really hard and being unselfish. And I think when you look at next year's group or the future. We got guys in our gym that have a chance to be really good, and but it all takes hard work and it takes dedication and commitment to each other just to be something special.
Coach, appreciate the time.
Thank you.
Talking with Tyler Mantel after Western Christian's season comes to an end, 72-59. Tyler, you guys have been on a magical run throughout the tournament. Obviously, the buzzer-beating win against West Lyon, winning the first 2 rounds here in Des Moines, and then going toe-to-toe with Central Lyon for much of that game before Central Lyon kind of pulled away there. Take me through the emotions. Obviously, tough to lose, but you got to be proud of the season you guys put together.
Yeah, we had a good season. We got on a good run at the state tournament, and we were happy to be here because we had a close spot with West Lyon, and we didn't think we were going to be here. So, we just did it for fuel and played super hard.
Obviously, your role was off the bench this season in basketball. You're used to carrying the load on offense with football, but you definitely played a key factor in this team getting to where they are defensively and making some big shots down here as well. How have you been able to thrive in that role and kind of being able to, kind of stick to the side with some of the starters?
Yeah, I just tried to come in, bring the energy, and play tough defense, and just to get the offense rolling, and just to give everyone else energy and come off of me, and just tried playing as hard as I could every time I get in.
As you look to next year, obviously it's a little early to be thinking about, but good chance for you to maybe step into a starting role for next year, and then also football coming up. I'm sure you're excited for that as well.
Yep, very excited. Hopefully we can get back here again.
What have been some of the keys for you guys to get to this point? Obviously, you mentioned the buzzer beater with West Lyon. Just the grit, the determination it's taken. I know Coach Keizer's talked about the depth on the team. What have been some of the keys for you guys to be at this point?
Yeah, I think our defense helped and turned it to offense, and that just gave us a lot of momentum, and just playing hard and giving everything we got every play, and just energy all the time, and just trying to force turnovers on defense, and that just gave us easy buckets on offense. So just help us get on a little run right away, and
All right, Tyler Mantel with Western Christian. Appreciate the time, man, and good luck in the future.
Yeah, thank you.